Hello everyone, my name is Steven and this is the Opportunity in Investing. First, I want to start with this question. Do you have everlasting life? This is the first and most important question in life you should ask yourself. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? The greatest news is that you can find the answer when you look to God's perfect word, and you'll find that the answer is found in the Lord Jesus Christ. I am not a professional financial advisor, so always do your own research before investing. Past performance does not guarantee future returns. Investing does involve risk, so you may gain or lose money. So for this video, we're going over the performance data for this channel. Also, we got two newcomers, that are coming on this channel, highlighted in the blue. We'll be going over those in this video. The ones in the green are undervalued. Obviously, a lot of things have been falling this week due to tariffs, and so definitely be careful out there and know what you're investing in and that the financials are strong to be able to go through this turbulence. And so that brings 16 out of the 85 companies that I track that I cover on this channel. So this is the lump sum data, and everything is dated with entry date to today's price. So last price was tracked on March 31st, 2025. So I do these every month. So the average ticker symbol lump sum has performed at negative 11.3% versus the SP 500 at negative 5%, making the SP 500 outperform by 6.3%. 37.5% of my companies are beating the SP 500, and 12.5% of them are making positive returns. And this is even before all this downturn here recently in the last week due to the tariffs. So that will be on my next performance review. And my biggest performer is Middle Bay, just as same as last time, and worst is Helios Technology. And for the dollar cost averaging, here's the data where every month I pick up stock, and whatever I do with my own basket, I match with the SP 500, and it's a race between the two. And so everything's balanced in between. And as you can see, this channel has performed on the dollar cost averaging at negative 9.9% versus the SP 500 at negative 5.6%. And so, and again, this for dollar cost averaging, Middle Bay is the best performer, and the worst is Helios Technology. And so now for the newcomers that came on in March, the first one is IDEX Corporation. They're a company that deals with building systems that is able to measure how much of a fluid is traveling through a specific pipe. And so if you ever wonder, you turn on the faucet and you wonder, hey, what's the rate of flow of this water through this pipe? Well, this company has a lot to do that. And they're very heavy in the airline industries where you have to have specific amount of fuel that go into planes. So if you're ever sitting in the seat and you look on the terminal, they'll have a big machine that is able to bring fuel to the plane, and it's got one of these meters on it. Also, in the medical industry, these are very delicate pieces of equipment because they're used for IVs and drugs. And so you can't just have a system that's close plus or minus 2%, because you give someone plus or minus 2% on medicine, they could die. So these are very accurate systems, especially the ones they make for the medical field. Anyway, I got in at $186.13 on the 10th of March. Next is Advanced Drainage Systems Incorporated. So think of those huge round plastic drainage ditch irrigation kind of systems. And so these are used in construction, mainly in farming as well. And so obviously things are very uncertain with the direction of the markets, but if the tariffs are going to be here for a while, well, it's going to the goal is to bring stuff back to the United States. So construction, pretty uncertain with the tariffs of what is going to be able to come back and what's still going to be outsourced. So but construction is always going to be around, and this is a company that is always going to be needed because you're always going to need drainage solutions, whether it's for sewage or out in the farmland for irrigation. So I got in at $107.49 on the 21st of March. And so that is all for this video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.